who has figured out the process of the organism itself from cradle to grave, aside from what the system has us chugging away at and just chugging away for money and the illusion of everything. That it seems illusory, it's a very fleeting thing. Anyway, I don't have family or anything like that, so my life is unique in that I need to figure out like how to process all of that out. And it's like I'm not ready to process it out right now, although the process is happening, right? And so I'm faced with the abrupt possible uprooting of myself where I'm at, because I'm getting the science to do it like a long time ago, like 3 years ago. Um, I had clear instruction like what can possibly happen, like maybe the top notch, like the best thing that needs to happen. And the kind of person that I am now, and even then, um, can't meet that criteria. Um, only because now, I mean, I know that sometimes you just can't see ahead that far, and it's not up to you to put all of that together. You don't really decide precisely that path that. No, I didn't just say. I'm not going to say that's the best for you. Really, only God knows what the best for you. Yeah, and it's kind of a lot of people would think, well, oh my, roll their eyes by this time because, even I do, right? You don't put any you don't give anything to higher power to decide but you, and that's where I'm going out with it. I'm like, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I have a higher power, you call it God or whatever, and it's certainly not my thinking mind. It's the one that receives and says, okay, you know what? I think, it's as simple as like if it's down to earth and it says, I think it's time to get the hell out of the room, or in my case, not only get out of the neighborhood that you're in, but the whole country. I don't know. But really, what is it? Shoot, I don't like the lonely life I'm living. It's weird. It's like, okay, so the main thing is like, where are my people? I think they're right here on the internet. And I think more and more I'm going to, I will be talking about the obvious of what needs to happen because there is such segregation from one household to the next. I don't know how it is in your community, and of course I'm wrong about this, but not really. See, because we're all wrong in thinking that social media or any kind of technology is the answer. Um, it is if we use it correctly, and I say to use it correctly. What we do is reorientate ourselves to um, see. It's about communications, and we have to communicate something that begins to communicate. Talked about this before, and it's like, well, what happened with that? They were trying to tell us the truth about some things, and like, why did they take it up? Sorry, why did they take David Icke off of YouTube? See, there is discrepancies that you can have with a lot of these people. Okay, so but why? Because nobody's perfect. But they've taken a lot of information off. It's not readily available. It's not up forefronting like it used to be. It should and it would if there were more people interested in the truth than not. Right? That's a simple thing, and we already know that it's like there is whatever has gotten high in numbers by just strength of numbers. Really, I say somebody needs to stop having children around here, and I'm not blaming it on men because, as I dared say in some of my last videos, men don't have children, women do. So speaking for that kind of side of the organism, because here I am. Last time I checked, I was a woman, and it's like um, I um, I would suggest you take better control of your organism. Do you know what an organism is? Did I show you the word? I wonder if it's available here now. You know, it's a trip. I'm going to be turning 50, and I'm coming. I am very hermited. I'm kind of pent up. I'm a lot of my frustration and whatever. It's the same with you. Your health problems, disease, whatever. It's because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you. It's hard to tell. Not everybody's the same. Not at all. See, not. But everybody is the am. You know, you really need to find out what it is that you're here to do. And boy, you can pass up your life, right? And there's where plenty of us probably can say that some way, shape, or form. Why? Well, maybe it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. See, that's a trap. That's a trap. It's like, well, you know what? There's only one life. There's the eternal life, and quite frankly, God, minute 6:06, here I am telling you, like, well, if this one doesn't work out, try in the next one. One of these lifetimes, you are to the best at best. You wake up and you realize that this is happening. What? Hard to say, like in the beginning, like, what is it? Did you plan on it? No, I mean, a little bit. Can you really plan on it? You know what? The best thing that I can do right now is like, well, really, I think the plan is just to have fun. I remember the universe when I was like in cahoots with it and we were elbowing up together or, rubbing elbows. And it was safe. It's safe. I'm not here to have a bad time. I'm here to take it maybe rather too seriously to the point of forgetting, like, maybe you didn't have a good time. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. What do you mean? Well, did you really let some of the negativity, like some of the unhealthy stuff, get you down so much so that you couldn't just leave a healthy message and then leave? And because, hey, we're all bound to just deteriorate and die here. Talk about the process. Um, yeah, what exactly is happening? See, I don't think that there is any time really to, as we go, like, first of all, to have an unfulfilled life. And then because now how do you fulfill yourself, Shauna? Well, you do things that are satisfying. And you'll know when they're satisfying when you experience joy. And it could result in a physical ambiance, like you feel good all around. Really, it keeps you in shape, maybe. Something about it sharpens you up to the point of, like, hey, this isn't bad. It's not killing me. And kids, everybody around me thinks, you know what? I wonder if I can do that. And it's not for the sake of that, really. It's just about inspiration. Are you staying inspired? I was going to say, because you never know, me, Shauna, coming up to her. I was going to define the word orgasm, by the way. Organism. God, not Isn't this fun? Here I am turning 50, and I've never talked like this in my life, but it's like, I think it's now time. And it is. It really is. Look, get your fucking organism together. By what? Are you here to do something? Are you holding on to your own intellectual property that, like, by the way, it isn't really yours? You have a profound responsibility to tune in and find out what is going on here. And then radiate it back. By the way, did you see? 2 plus 2 is 4. Get a load of the population over there that's hemming like clockwork that 2 plus 2 is 5. What are we going to do about those people, kids? Not much. Are you crazy? I'm over there with Christ. Girl, come here. Boy, she likes to really pour on you a lot. I'm not ready for that. None of us are. Getting back to feeling absolutely miserable because maybe there is love in your life and you're not taking it, but maybe. Could happen for me, by the way. For my birthday, and this has got to turn into a comedy. or I am hurting. If you're not laughing by now, how fucking tragic everything is, and how does it get tragic? Because we're all stupid. What happened? Well, everybody blames. It's like, the stupider we get, the more that the prices are going up. That's just about it. I dialed right in on it. My third eye's open. There isn't any time. I'm like, really, and I'm going through enough stress. Who can fucking bullshit themselves now? Me. I'm 26. It's my birthday, and it's feeling good and ready. It's like, because I have been isolated enough, totally alone, to the pent up to the point of ugh, disgusting, right? I'm telling you, that's the truth. A lot of people don't know that to me who are trying to get up close to me. It's like, no, I got to get out of here. Do you know can you buy us a ticket to Hawaii? I mean, even though I have some responsibilities, I can give my pets to the pet shop. I'm ready to go. And is there a place where we can walk like until can't walk anymore and just collapse, wake up, and then go and find ourselves? Well, where did we go? This is interesting, but let's keep walking again. Just I don't know, get a backpack. See, when my grandma turned the age 50, her story is that she hiked to the top of Mount Whitney. That's how fucking bored she got. How bored are you getting? Is it past the point of that you're just like, no, I'm flat down, babe. I want to stick a stake in my heart right now, please. I don't know, silver bullet. How are we gonna get rid of the hanging despair and the fact that me, I haven't been out of the house and I should. I mean, a long time ago. I don't know where to go though. Where do I go? Who the fuck wants to see me in fucking Hive Lizard Town? I think that there are people going, I'm like, well, I'm sorry I haven't wrote an article on the personal fucking true place of community here. Okay, can you go back to my Facebook page and just look every once in a while? I don't think I should be dragging my ass around, not even through the electronics. I'm too busy, staying alone and not having a social life, not taking myself out at all. See, basically not having a good time. And the universe is like, babes, you are to have a good time, right? Remember, I was telling you about us in the universe, me and the universe, really me, just me and the universe. It's not up. Other people aren't really going to make it a complete comedy, even though it's perfect. When the only time you're going to get out of the house in years is when you go to, it's your birthday and you're getting a toothache. You have to go to the dentist. It's like, boy, it's like, yes, it's time to change and you're going to get practice. It's time to meet new and even respectable people. And I didn't just say that, oh God, I'm sorry. I don't even want to talk about it. You have to be very vigilant when you're going to the dentist or any MD. I would love to get justice for everybody, starting with their teeth. What the hell happened? Did you happen to get the attack with the amalgam fillings going on? Well, there's a whole generation there. What picked on them? What do you think happened? I think money did. And fear. No, it's fear. See, money isn't doing anything. See, they're saying, "Oh, we're going to raise the prices now," and it's like, no. What you're doing is increasing the fear to the point of paralysis. Why is it happening? It's like, babes, we can't even pick ourselves up to learn how to farm. So of course we're stupid enough that you're gonna raise the price of a tomato to $10 a fucking chop. And the lesser than that definitely is, you're not supposed to be eating that lesser than. They have lesser than food that is like, did you run into it yet? It's half price. You can't it's no, people complain and say these people are raising the price on us. They don't give us a wage. It's like, no, you people aren't making an escape. Go sit in the mountains over there and fucking eat a caterpillar or something and say, I hope that this thing works on me. Is it a mushroom? Eat a mushroom. And think, can we get our shit together? Can we see, what do we do? Do we prove to the kids they will machine gun us down if we try to do that? Yes, do it. Do it on a collective scale. Don't sit there and fucking quietly suffer until illness gets us out of here. And shame on you people, because if it's not that, I mean, what is it that you got so old and then you died, and then what happened? You never said, by the way, holy crap, Did you see things go backwards in your time? I did, kids. It drove me nearly crazy. I had to talk about isolate and never get out ever again. You just, I mean, what are you going to do? It's like the world is speeding up too fast. No, it's getting more and more absolutely inhospitable inside and out. What are we doing here? And now, coming up to my birthday, with the dental appointment, probably, hopefully, as soon as possible. Really, really. I mean, if it's on my birthday, please, and really, it's just the universe saying, Shauna, you've got to get out of the house and meet some new and good people, respectable people. And I'm like, babes, you mean when I'm sitting in the dental the lobby of the dentist's office? Because I don't think that I've met a respectable dentist yet. I mean, I try to, but then afterwards I'm like, babes, didn't I talk to you about the Fibonacci sequence? There's a reason why I tried to talk to you about the Fibonacci sequence before you stick a set of fucking teeth in our mouths. Sorry, it's something that I don't want to get into at this point, but I got some of it. See, I picked up on, and you want to be careful, and I don't know, I don't want to curse myself with this. It's a serious subject matter, though. If you keep ignoring it, they are turning us morbid. Yeah. Hit like and subscribe if you know what I'm talking about. There's scripture or something that says, no, this is the satanic fucking rule. Get that beauty and get that symmetry and make it off. And make what's normal of the norm. Just poor geometry, sick people standing there going, me. Ha! I'm sorry. The same shit. And it's just instead of whatever it was happening in the 20s, it's happening now, but it's upgraded. It's your electric car. But these people are hungry ghosts, man. They're looking around at people who are going like this, like, whoa, that thing didn't make a noise. It's like, yeah, and it doesn't go more than 250 miles. Um, and then and nobody can. You're trapped here. You're in imprisonment. Why are you acting like that you're better than anybody else here and that you cannot smell your own shit, let alone somebody else's? And how do you take care of people here? Now that you know that you have guards and boy, they are fucking waging a war against all of your asses here in this fucking imprisonment camp and joking about it. It's hilarious to them because whoever wins with you people working your shitty fucking regulations and laws and insurance and policies and their system of get a job. Do they still make kids go to the dentist and do all of this fucking shit to the point it's like, wait a minute, stop. Adults don't even have to go that much. It's just that when they're kids, they are deteriorating down. It's just happening. You've got to get them in there and put all those fillings in. That's what happened in my generation, man. Still dealing with the results of those people dealing with their fucking amalgam fillings. It's like, I don't have a cavity. The insurance companies, when you're poorer, they try to entrap you and they say, well, you have to come in and get your checkup. And, it's along with the school system that and you're right, they're saying brush with fluoride. The truth is that fluoride thing doesn't catch up and deteriorate your bones until you've ingested enough of it, and then you transfer it into your children, and then it goes through the air. Yes, their bones, those children are born with rotten teeth. And who are they? The rich children. I've witnessed it. They're the ones who have the kids. See, my parents, we were the ones who got jabbed and with the amalgam fillings, and but then the other ones, see, they're not following that insurance chip too much, but they're brushing with fucking fluoride, and then their kids are turning up with just brown teeth when they're born. They are brown coming in. You take them out because there's a first layer, and then the next layer comes in bad, and they have to go to the dentist and do the fake teeth thing, and all their money can afford it, and who knows what they're told about why their teeth went brown. We don't have an explanation, except for I'm telling you right now, it's from ingesting fluoride. Brush it in your mouth, and that's some of it's going to go in there, and then if you're doing it while you're pregnant, or really shouldn't be doing that while you're pregnant, right? But babes, you know what? They put fluoride in wine, in cheap wine, in your champagne, and man, there's plenty of fucking people. See, I don't know any people around me, really, in my experience. When really, you kind of observe the kids going on, and really, even me, right? Who has had sex, especially for the first time, and then they're getting pregnant over it, without drinking alcohol? I mean, there's a way to not do it, and eventually, yes, of course, I'm doing it without drinking alcohol. It's like, no way, I don't think it's even alcohol that provoked me to have sex. I just wanted to try it. I was like 6 years old, hi, and coaxing the 5-year-olds around me. I mean, friends. Anyway, oh my God, minute 21? Some things could be happening natural here, and they don't even mention that. Who are they, Shauna? Oh, we have guards. We're imprisoned here. We're being held captive in an institution called the monetary system, perhaps. Christ Jesus, am I doing good? Hell yeah, tell them about the fake God and the way the media says, in God we trust. Okay. Then, yes, the media on the notes. They call them notes. By the way, an insult to musicians, because we know about notes. It's like there isn't a limit to the amount of creation that we're working with to have a beautiful time here. But money says, no, there is. And I'm like, no. We use notes to make your music in the hallways in which, by the way, it seems like you don't want to pay us anymore. So you don't see real musicians anywhere. Nowhere. None. Where are we? What happened to real life, kids, and where's it going now? Whew. It's not going to go very far than this, babes. I mean, really, what I mean is, I'm going to take that birthday gift that my mom gave me. By the way, I'm wondering, what the fuck was she thinking? Does she realize that there's the dentist's trips? There's taxes, teeth, and death. Good job. No, I mean, did she realize that my social life has been reduced down to, what dentist am I going to go to now? Sorry, I don't have a family dentist. I don't. See, well, this is not a good video. Thank God for editing. Getting back to finding a trusted dental office work. You know, I'm not in cahoots with the cult system that perhaps they are protecting themselves, but see, if you're doing just the facade work, like, yeah, you can get the dental work and stuff, but see, who are you? How do you treat people? You know, how do you treat your interactions with people? Um, you would never know who Shauna was, not and had in many videos that come together here. I've done good with the people around me. I'm just tooting my own horn. There's something called this word called with. When you're being present with people, you're being with them, right? With. But the word, see, there's the word wits too, or wit, right? Wits. But where does it come from? See, there's witness. Witness. Is it witness or is it witness? Is it witness or is it witness? Come on, isn't that $25 worth $25 right there? Help me out, babes. It's my birthday. I do have a PayPal account. I don't want just one person. That person sent me $100, and they took some of it off because there's a fee, and I'm so grateful for whatever that is appearing in what is supposedly a bank. It's not a bank. it's a it's an inlet. For me, it's not a bank. See, it's an inlet. See, the banks are exactly that. They are like, you see, I'm a currency, and then they don't let me have my current. See, they well, the one that I have here, they're they'll charge me money that I don't have just because I don't have money. One of those kinds of organizations, and I only use it. It's a banking system that, in case you've lost your ass of all creative ability, like Tesla over there would never have. He's got electricity in his hands. He's like, "You're gonna charge for this? Excuse me, I'll give you some." um, no, money is what happens to a people or a civilization when they've lost their creative lives. They're being held captive. Maybe gunpowder is their shamanic advisor or spiritual leader, and then yeah, they have no more intellectual belonging, no sense of that, and their spiritual properties or say it vice versa. Their spiritual property? No, it's their intellectual properties. Yeah, um, and their spiritual belongings has been undermined. Maybe it's a maybe there's a war, and it could be escalating. Hit like and subscribe if this sounds familiar to you with all. Do you believe in the creatures who have woolen hair?